So much progress has been made this week in Kingshot that we need to relive it. We need to relook at everything. So this video is a highlight of everything that went down in the past week. Welcome back inside of Kingshot, and it is day 2 of Hall of Governors, and today is all about hero development. And as you can see, on day 2, we haven't put much work in yet, but we plan to. I have 4 million points so far, and it's basically from gathering, but there are other things that we can do during the stage to get tons of points. As day 1 settled in, we ended up getting ourselves, I think we were in 30th place after day 1. Yes, 30th place after day 1 with 13.5 million points. Day 2, we are about to do some work, but what do you actually do here to gain points? That's the question. Well, of course, we have the information right here. Play Hero Roulette. This is happening today, boys. We're going to be doing some hero roulette. We can upgrade heroes, epic heroes, mythic heroes. We can collect all of these things inside of the wilderness as well, which we're of course doing. So yeah, after we spent all of our resources yesterday, if you missed the video, go check it out, please. We need more resources badly. But Hero Roulette is where it's at today, and your boy has been saving up gems since day 1. If you take a look, we have 165,000 gems right now inside of the game. And I need to make a purchase today. And this is it right here on top. We need to buy the Ultra Value Monthly card. It's gonna allow me to do multiple things. Auto Help Alliance Mates, love it. And it's gonna also offer the Auto Hunting enabled. It's gonna give me some gems, VIP for the month. Yeah, we're doing this, and we're doing it right now. Easiest $5 we ever spent inside of the game. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty sweet. This should activate my VIP. Let's see what this says. Activate VIP benefits for 30 days. Let's go. We gave ourselves an alliance gift, or our alliance, and 5,000 GZMs. Let's get it done, boys. I am excited about that. We're gonna claim this right here. It looks like we got some other stuff, custom resources and all of this stuff too. That was a nice little extra bonus. Claimable. That's claimable daily? Oh snap, I did not even realize that. This is more valuable than we even thought. Bring it over here to VIP. Let's actually use any VIP that we have right there. So notice we're now sitting at VIP 4. It is activated. We're getting the bonuses for all of this, and it is just a very good day inside of Kingshot. Now, before we get to the wheel, I definitely want to go out and collect more resources, and right by my city, we got some stuff. Check this out. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna gather. Who can I throw on this gathering? We'll just throw, we'll throw him on there. Assign him. Can I add someone else to it as well? Let's go with her. Yeah, she's going in the party right there. Where are all my troops? Why do I not have any troops here? What? Ah, well, they just went out on a rally. That's funny there, isn't it? Okay, let's do a few other things here before we get into it. First of all, we could do upgrades to heroes, but is today the right day to do it? Let's find out. Now on day 7, it's all about hero development. You can see right here, use 1 rare hero shard to ascend heroes. Gives me 4,000 points. How many points would that give me today? If it says use 1 rare, it still gives me the 4,000 points today as well. So really, I could use it either today or I could use it at the end of the week. It really doesn't matter. So we'll decide what we want to do. Let me know in the comment section below what you decide to do. And actually, as we're talking about that, we have some comments to look at, and let's start with this one right here from Spectre. He is just awesome and says, love watching your videos, man. Love the energy. Keep up the good work, brother. I love that kind of stuff, man. Love the support. Thank you so much. And you know what? We even got comments that came inside of the game. Like this one right here. Hey, bro, I thought I'd let you know personally that your YouTube has been great and it really has helped me a lot. Thanks a lot, bro. I just love when people come inside of the game and show the support that they've actually been enjoying the videos that I'm making. I definitely take a casual approach, and I appreciate you guys, the only Eclipse. And then we have Amp1X, or Amp1Time, saying he's from server 39, and he came along with a bunch of tips for me as well, also saying that he loves the videos. Here are some tips. There are certain hero categories that are supposed to have stronger gear than the other. Infantry prioritizes health, but do not upgrade the lethality. Cavalry is a mix of both, so level them up evenly. Archers need a lot of lethality, so prioritize that in levels, and Forge Hammer levels. There are also certain heroes that are high rarity and aren't that good, like Diana. Her expedition skills don't boost any of your attack stats, as the only reduces stamina spent. So when comments like this come in and really help out me and sharing that information with you guys, I appreciate them. And then we even have people like Bad Flavor that come in and tell me random facts. Like, did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? 2 of them stop breathing if they don't swim. I'll take any info we can get. And check this out. This just completed as well. So let's withdraw our 4,600 gems. We're basically getting ourselves 220 free gems every single day with this deposit. I'm going to keep that rolling. But I think now, guys, I think we should get into the wheel. Let's do it and see how we can place just from the wheel today. And Hero Roulette is something I have not done. I didn't do it to get Saul. So let's do it right now because we could get a new champion, a new hero, and that's actually pretty exciting. Let's take a look at her really quickly. I want to see what her skills are. Zoe, unpredictable, early attacks, easy, and web foes, dealing attack. So you know what? I'm not sitting here reading this. We'll do a champion highlight another day. But Zoe, I'm being told, is one that has to be on the account. So let's get it there. So I should be able to just use my gems to do these spins, and we'll see what we can get. Let's see what it offers me right here. Don't show 10,500 gems. Oh my God, my gems are gonna be depleted like crazy. Let's go ahead. So the other thing that I could do is I could buy the packs if I wanted to. There are packs that are gonna offer us other things right here. You can see I could spend the 50 bucks, get 100 of those tokens, which is essentially 10 spins. But let's go use our gems. This is what we save them for. Don't show me this again today. 10,500 gems. Let's see what we can grab. Yeah. Oh, right. It goes through all 10 different ones, right? There's a 5-banger right there. We'll take that. I'll go with it. Do we need to do all these spins, or should I skip the animation as well? Because this is quite a long, drawn-out spins. What does that give you? What does the question mark give you? We need resources as well, so that's not the worst thing in the world. That is not the worst thing in the world. But I want to get Zoe. That's the focus here, boys. I just want to get Zoe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 spins. That's an 8. Another question mark, which who knows what that's going to be. But look at the box up top. It's getting filled up. 9. Can we get another drop into Zoe, please? How about a 5 drop? No, we didn't get it into Zoe. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It is what it is. So we're going to do a bunch more of these, but I'm going to skip the animation and go right to the rewards. Okay, this time around, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Zoe. Much better that time. But let's keep this going. We're going to keep on spinning 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Zoes. We got a bunch of these books as well. We'll take them. 1, 2, 3 of Zoe that time. Come on, baby. 5, 6, 10, 12 Zoes that time around. Now, what I can do is, depending on how well we do with these spins and how much it propels us into the leaderboard of this event, we can see if we want to actually do those upgrades on her or wait until Friday. I don't know that it matters which day we do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of her right here. Let's go spin again. That's 4. What am I looking at here? How many gems do... You know, they hide your gems during this. I have 80,000 gems left right now. Let's go to the event. Let's spin it again. Oh, we got some chests right here too. Ooh, let's keep on spinning before we go get those chests. 1, 2 Zoes that time. 5, 6, 7, 8 Zoes that time. 1, 2, 3 Zoes that time. Now, oh, we're almost there. We're not there yet. I guess it's 12 spins. 9 Zoes. 5 Zoes. And now we got the chest. Look at all these spin rewards right here, guys. Let's get them all. This is going to be a bunch of Zoes. 5, 10, 20, 30, and 50. So now I think the smart thing would be for me to stop spinning right now, because there's no more extended rewards for me to gain. So saving the gems for the next time the wheel comes around so I can start progressing those rewards would probably be the wisest choice. I'm sitting right, oh my God, I only had one more spin. 11,689 gems are all that we have left on the account right now, which is actually crazy low. And I did need to go back over here into the open world, and I wanted to come and gather right here. Can we gather that right there? Where are all my... Is everyone rallying? They're all going out on rallies. Let them rally. Let's help out the alliance and let everyone rally. All right, and let's see where we sit in the event. Right here, I'm at 85th place. Jesus, that's not as good as 85th today. 30th yesterday. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. So let's actually go over here. Let's go to our heroes. And we can recruit her. I'm going to do the recruitment right now.
Who's in charge here?
Woo! Yeah, Zoe is on the board, baby. That's what I'm talking. And she's got I like the blonde version. Let's go. Let's go. SSR. We can get a lot of upgrades into her as well. What kind of gear does she wear? What kind of gear is she going to wear for me? She is going to have... Oh, my goodness. We don't even have any great gear for that slot just yet. But there's a lot of things that we can do. I want to see, as we do this, do I gain position? So I'm at 82nd now. Let's see if I can bump it up. Let's go get Zoe. Let's level this girl up a little bit. What do we got right here? We're going to ascend her. 6 ascensions. Promotion. Unlocking new skills. Now let's see where we sit in the event. Did that change anything for us? 81st. It is helping. So let's go back. Let's get her all the way ascended up. Let's ascend her as far as we can. Boom. That's another level and a much bigger promotion than the previous one. And are we going to be able to get her done here? Boom. We are promoted yet again. And yeah, that's all we can do right now. But we can get some upgrades into her. So let's go here and let's upgrade her as far as she can. This should be fairly easy, right? Zoe her up. Good. We're going to skill her up as much as we can. Good. And gear, we'll quick equip some stuff, although she's going to have to get some better stuff on her very soon. We're going to keep getting any upgrades we can get into her. I think that's about all we can do. Yes, that is it. So now Zoe's already near the top. Check that out. Oh my goodness. I'm going to probably want to pull some power out of somebody. Some of those upgrades that I've put in. Who should I pull them out of? Do I pull upgrades out of him? Do I pull upgrades out of Saul? Someone's going to need to get all of that removed. I can get them into my recruit heroes, into my my drill camp section, because I can actually throw someone new into the drill camp. I want to throw him in there. And then Zoe's one that I actually want to get to the levels. So I should probably remove some of those guys. One of these guys. Is it going to be him? Or is it going to be him? Howard may be getting replaced with Zoe. Or we could actually be replacing Helga with Zoe. Not sure which is going to be the wiser choice, but I do know that we have some gems. And we have been so depleted of gems that I don't want to miss out on any freebies that we may have along the way. Now I can also still go and I can still upgrade other units. As you can see, we can go and ascend a little bit more here if we wanted to. But first, let's see where we stand in the event with everything that we did. Up to 57th place. So definitely did a bit better. And I think we made the right choice here by stopping after the number of spins that we did, because these chests were depleted. We didn't want to go beyond that and just waste our gems. And as always, I'll take you over to my island because we're getting some good upgrades here. I was able to really chisel out a bunch of this area, and we got these collectors here, the reservoirs, up to level 10, which is really nice because they're going to be now operating at full capacity. I've got almost everything dropped here on the base, and we were able to upgrade our construction hut to level 2, which is boosting the construction in my village. So now if we want to do another upgrade over here, we just got to get a little bit more, 1,200 more things worth of drops in here so we can upgrade our fountain, which is going to be the most important. By the way, we've been getting more likes over here, guys. We're on our mission to 50 likes on the island. If you don't know where to find me, guys, I am right here in Kingdom 819, and my alliance is Devil Paradise. Come join us. Come see if you could apply and be a part of our alliance, because we are doing a ton of great things. And as it sits right now, our alliance is first in the kingdom. But I think I'm going to go a little bit further, and I'm going to actually go and do some of these upgrades. We can quick equip a better piece of gear there. We can get an ascension up here. Boom. Can we get ascensions anywhere else? We can get another ascension here. Yes. Good job, Quinn. I think, what can we get over here? We can get better gear on this girl, not that that matters with anything. And we can get another ascension here. Boom. So a little bit of just trickling in of quick equipping and trickling in of improvements, I guess we could say. Let's get Edwin up again, ascend him. I like to get all of my farmers ascended and just strengthened up because really I want them to be the most efficient that they could be when they're out and gathering. And also, before I get, there's a promo code before I forget, there's a promo code inside of the game right now. It's 1 in a million. Let's confirm this right here. Redeemed, please claim it in game. Let's go there. All right, let's see what that promo code actually consisted of. System code rewards, 1,000 gems times 2. Got ourselves a bunch of hero shards, some speed ups, 10 hours of it, resources, 100,000. Wow, that's actually a pretty nice promo code. Thanks for sharing it with me, everyone in the Alliance, and I hope that you guys get those juicy, sweet, succulent rewards yourself. And yeah, we've been running out. You can see right here, we've been doing a bunch of these rallies. Claim all that reward. We're going to claim our bear hunt rewards as well. Okay, not bad. We got ourselves a 4-hammer. Not bad, not bad. Okay, reports right here. We'll make sure that we claimed everything. And we're sitting pretty. I have to tell you guys that after yesterday, I decided to not speed up my town center to get to the next level for the next boost in rewards because I didn't have any resources to get anything else going. So I played it smart because I didn't want to be wasteful and just cripple my account. As far as the town goes, the guard station is upgrading right now. We are basically getting everything working as best as we can and trying to do as much as I can inside of this event. Come on, can we get some guys in here that are going to let's go with him. Assign him. Who else can we add? We're going to throw her in there too. And we'll get, let's get her in there too. Good. Boom. Deploy. Yeah, I know they're not farmers, but the ones that are supposed to be farming are already out there gathering for that. So we're just going to send them over there very close to home. And what I may actually do, is there another good level? We're looking for 7s and, oh, right here. Check this out. Check this out right here. We could clean this bad boy. Wait, I'm out of troops again. Am I out on another? Looks like we're just shy on some troops. Can't win everything. But yeah, man, this was a great one. I mean, Zoe is now a part of my roster, and I'm pretty darn excited about that as well. Let me know in the comments section below what I should be doing with Zoe. Should I be pushing her to the next level and replacing someone in my arsenal with her? Let me know how she sits with the roster that I currently have. And in addition to that, we also have the ability to get Hilda. We have the ability to get Marlin. And still Amadeus, who I have not touched because we got to get our VIP up for all of that. Let me know what I should be doing. Should I be trying to recruit her from like our daily deals? Is this a better opportunity than we had with our Saul opportunity? Who's replacing who? Let me know your thoughts down below. As always, guys, I appreciate you all so much. Thanks so much for supporting my Kingshot videos. And I'll see you back here tomorrow, because tomorrow we continue as the troop training event begins. I'll see you guys there. Hall of Governors starts now. And for those of you that are new to the game, you may not know about this event, but this is the event that you save all of your resources for. Your speed ups, anything that you could put into your heroes, you save it for this event because you want to place. So this begins day 1 of our brand new mini-series, checking out how far I can go through the 7 days of Hall of Governors and how high I could place in the leaderboard. Now, if you guys are new to Kingshot or you like mobile games in general, I highly recommend you subscribe to the channel. And if you do, well, I really appreciate it. So to take you through this event just a little bit, it'll show you what you can do each day. So today is Power Boost. I get production and I get progress based off of upgrading buildings, upgrading research, or even training troops. Troop training is not the focus of this one. The next one is going to be hero development. Following that on day 3, training troops, which is where you will focus on troop training. Then gathering resources on day 4. Day 5, back to Power Boost. Day 6, Governor Gear Upgrade. And day 7 is going to be hero development. So this is going to be something I'm really looking forward to. And a lot of this is because of the rewards that you can get for placing high. Right now, I have not even begun, and I'm sitting at 791. Man, I want to get to one of those top spots. Look at these nice, juicy rewards that you get for this. I'd love to get into the top 100, love to get in the top 10, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. Remember, I'm a fairly light spender inside of the game, which actually reminds me, there's something that I should be picking up pretty soon inside of the game. I'll tell you what it is right now. It is this Ultra Value Monthly card. It's a $5 pack, and it basically is going to activate your VIP, but it's also going to set up auto hunting for you and Alliance auto help feature. I think this is something that I'm going to begin picking up every single month, but I'm not doing it today because keep in mind, we're doing some upgrades right now. We're going to level 24 of our town center. And keep in mind, when you get to a new town center level, it activates your VIP for you. And my VIP is actually activated right now. We got it to level 4, which is huge because it gets my construction speed up 10%. What I want to do inside of this video is show you the best way in a 5-minute window of time how to progress this event. But before we get into that big upgrade for that big power, let's take a look at a couple of comments that you guys shared on previous videos. This one from Exuvium, who is a member of the channel. Thank you so much, homie. I really do appreciate that. Exuvium has been around on this channel for years. He says, loving the content, man. I would love a video of you playing through Eternity's Reach, which is another event inside of the game, the next time it comes around. Show us your strategy. Give us a guide. Anything. Your Kingshot videos are the best. Exuvium, I really appreciate it. My goal here in Kingshot, it was a 30-day challenge to start, but I began loving the game, and I'm going to continue playing it and taking you guys on that journey, so this video will happen. The Evian, did I say that right, is here with the next comment saying, for the intel, which is when we go through and go attack the beast, you can use the equalize button to send out all of your marches to get through them faster. Usually your marches don't need to be full to beat them. Well, you know what? That's something we're going to have to test out because it's something that I have never done before. I appreciate the recommendation. And our third and final comment for the day is from Aaron B6526. I know I said that funny, but I do that sometimes. He says most people will have bonuses on like lethality, increase, etc. to help in arena. So even if they look weaker with those bonuses active, you'll have no chance. And this is probably true. I've actually still been getting fairly lucky in arena, and I actually bought myself some new gear. I'll show you a little bit of that in a bit as well. But yes, you're right. You don't always know what buffs people are wearing when they're in the arena. So proceed with caution. So speaking of arena, I just actually picked up boots. Although they are for hero attack, I wanted to complete the set on Jabel. She really needed to be completely in gold. We've already gotten our boy Saul all in gold, and next up is going to be Helga. We got to get her in some better gear because her gear is butt cheeks right now. By the way, we got some new heroes. We're going to be pulling Zoe tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss tomorrow's video. It's going to be a huge one. We have Marlon, and we also have Hilde, who we could buy from the daily packs if we want to. The way that we were getting Saul, we could do the same with her. Let me know which ones you like, which ones you don't, and I'll see which I'm going to actually go for in the game. And let's be honest, guys, I can't buy everything. These videos aren't doing that well where I could buy everything, not just yet. All right. Let's be smart with our time here. Hall of Governors, what we're getting our boost for here is basically construction and research. All right, so I'm going to want to be rushing construction and rushing research with speed ups until I run out of resources. Once I'm tapped out of resources, I'm done. But on top of that, we're going to be doing a little decree right here for double time. This is giving me 5 minutes of a 20% increase on all of my accelerating of building construction or new upgrades in the city. It's not going to help me with the research, but it is going to help me with the building structures. So the research, I won't rush. I'll wait for all my helps to come through throughout the day with research. But with the structures, I am going to try and bang out as many as I can until I'm out of resources over the next 5 minutes, which means I'm not going to be waiting for all the helps, because the value that I'm getting from that 5 minutes of double time is larger than the value that I get from waiting for all the helps. So my goal, this is how we're gonna start here. Town center's already going, right? I'm then gonna have to come over and I'm gonna have to upgrade the embassy, and I'm gonna also, potentially, it's gonna have to be the academy, the barracks, the stable, I don't know yet. So we'll see, we'll rush whatever's being done inside of there, and then we'll keep everything going. Are you ready? This is gonna be a race. Let's do it. It is 9:14. We have until 9:19 to get all of this done. As soon as I hit this double time, let's go. We're ready to hit this, and bam. All right, it's time to put in the work, boys. Double time on any construction. So here we go. I'm gonna fast forward this. I actually probably should have just done all this first. We're gonna use all those and use one more. Boom. That's good. Love it. The hope pack's available. All right, what's the next upgrade? What do we need to do? We need to go to the embassy and the barracks. Okay, so let's go to the barracks first. Actually, let's get our embassy going. Upgrade there, and we're gonna ask for some helps. And our barracks are right here. We're gonna fast forward all the training. We're gonna use those. We're gonna use these, and we're gonna use that and this. Boom. There we go. We're gonna get the barracks upgrading right. Uh-oh, we got something else that's upgrading too. What is it? What's upgrading right now? We're gonna command center. Let's upgrade this thing. Use all those, and use that. Boom. Good. We're getting more power. We're actually working well right here. Let's get these barracks upgrading. There we go. Boom. Ask for help. Now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna fast forward this. Speed this thing up. Quick use. Let's go. Done. Now we're gonna come right over here. I'm gonna go and we're gonna speed this up right here. We're gonna quick use and go. Beautiful. Nice. Now we're gonna come back over here. Town center, upgrade this bad boy, 9 days plus. We're gonna ask for help. I'm gonna get one other thing going. What can we get going right now? How about this right here? Command center, upgrade, replenish all, confirm, and upgrade. Help that. Now we're gonna come over here. With the helps, I'm hoping that people have auto help on so I can get a little bit of help. Construction speed up. Use them all. Use everything we got. Quick use. Let's go. Boom. We're up to the next level again. Level 25. What do I need for this? We're gonna upgrade. We need an embassy and a range. Okay. All right. Good stuff. We're gonna go to the range. We're gonna speed up this right here. We're gonna just quick use. We're gonna get the range going. Boom. Request. Yeah, all those things are done. We got it. Upgrade that. This is a little bit of a manic moment, right? Command center. We're gonna finish this one. Quick use. Boom. Done. We're gonna come over here to the embassy. Get the embassy upgrading. Replenish all. Let's go. Dang. Yeah, there we go. Nice stuff. Good stuff. Now, town center. That's all we need. We got to get that town center done. So we're coming over here. We got this range. Let's speed it up. Quick use. Let's go. Boom. We got our embassy. Speed ups. Quick use. Let's go. Nice. I love it. Beautiful. It's probably going to be this next. So let's quick use all these. Boom. Let's get this upgrading. Replenish all. Good. We're going to get some help going there. I'm assuming that's going to be the next one. We'll see. Let's upgrade this here. Uh-oh. I am way out of it. Range. Oh, no. We got to get our range up in level. Okay, let's go. Range. We got to get our stable. Let's finish that. Wait, is the range going? No. Did I mess that up? Let's go. Quick use. Good. Range. Upgrade. Let's go. Replenish all. Very curious of what level I'm going to be at once this is all done. We asked for helps. Hopefully we got some helps right there. Let's fast forward it right now. Speed it up. Boom. Now we can come back over to the town center again. We only have 2 more minutes. Let's get this upgrade going. Replenish all. Confirm. Good. Uh-oh. What do we need here? Oh, no. Oh, God. How much wood do I need? How many gems is this going to take? Oh, geesh. Wood. How do I get more wood? Obtain more. I really need more wood right now. Let's just use it again. 2,000 gems. Oh, God. I can't believe I just did that. It's because I wanted to get the upgrade on. It's because I wanted to get it. Now we're very low on resources. So essentially what just happened is I tapped myself out. All right. Now I do want to get this event done. Now I could think about this in 2 different ways. First, I can get this going. I can speed it up and get the rewards right away. Or actually, let's get one more thing going right now. What could we get going? Upgrading. What's it going to recommend? There we go. Replenish all. Ah, man, now I'm missing stone. See, now we're missing a bunch of resources, so it's going to be difficult to get these things going. That's going to be tough. I think we are basically stalled at this point in time. I have 2 options. I could rush the town center with 10 days worth of speed ups, actually 11 days worth of speed ups, or I could chill, wait until this afternoon, right? And get a bunch of it there. Well, we got a bunch of rewards here. I wonder if these will help me get something going. Let's see if that was enough to get what I need over here. What are we going for? Still shy. I'm still shy. So the options are do this right now with the speed ups or wait till all the helps come in, which is probably what I'm going to be doing right here. I go to my alliance. I go to my helps. I only have 5 of 42 helps. I'm gonna pause and wait. There's no more rush. The 5 minutes of speed up is done. All right, so I need to get on in here and I need to just see what kind of stuff we actually got. I want to see where we are looking at in placement right now for this event. Let's take a look. We are sitting at number 14. Holy shit. Wow. We jumped up to number 14 out of this bad boy. Now, obviously, a lot of people probably didn't get themselves going yet, but that is not bad. That is not bad at all. And let's take a look at my bag really quickly for speed ups. What do we have right now for speed ups? Generals, 29 days. Soldier training, 18. Construction, only 6 hours. I basically used all my construction speed ups. Research, 16 days. And soldier healing speed ups, 14 days. So what I can do is I could do some more rushing of the academy if I want to, or I can just kind of let that go and finish things up as we go. I definitely want to get some more stuff done as we go here today. More research related items. Let's see if we can get any troops training right now. We can. Remember, we get points for troops training as well, but I'm not going to go and speed any of that up. We're just going to kind of get them going passively. So that was a quick 5 minutes. Took me from 750 up to 14th place. Now that will change. I will not maintain that position as players go throughout the day. But happy that we had the VIP going, which gave me the increased construction speed as well. When this does expire, I'm going to get a new one. I'm going to get that monthly pass. I think that there's going to be a lot of value in there. And for those of you that have not come over and given my my village a little bit of a heart here, come on over, give it a heart. I wanted to see if we can get ourselves to 50 hearts on my island. If you guys don't know where I am, let me show you who I am and where I am. I'm on kingdom number 819, and my alliance is Devil Paradise. As last I looked, we were number 1 in the kingdom. Would love it if you guys came through. Yes, we are Alliance Power. We are number 1 by a little bit right there. And the power from the event that we're working on right now is definitely going to be helpful in keeping us going up in level as well. So with all those jumps right there, guys, we jumped ourselves to town center level 25 in just those 5 minutes. Now, we used a lot of resources, but that's fine. This was day 1 of the challenge. Let's see how far I can go by the end of the week. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and make sure you throw a like on the video if you liked it. Peace out, guys. This is episode 3 of Kingshot, where we're diving into the Hall of Governors and taking down every single day, day by day, and seeing how much progress we can make throughout the event. Today is day 3, and it's all about troop training. As you can see here, very simple, train troops, and it shows you what type of points you get for training troops. And for me, I'm capable of training level 8 troops, which is 1,130 points for each batch that we train up, which is not so bad, but unfortunately I'm at a disadvantage against anyone that is able to troop train level 9 or especially level 10 troops, but I'm just not there yet, so I gotta make with the best that I can. Let me know in the comment section below, what level troops are you able to train right now? So as it currently sits, with me just doing passive training as this event has started, I'm at number 282. Yeah, that's not very good, but we haven't used any speed ups yet, and they're gonna all be used inside of this video. If you wanna see an update on what happened in day 2 and day 1, well, go watch the videos, but the final standings, we were in 54th place on day 2 with hero development, and we were in 30th place on day 1, which was power boost. Also, as it sits right now, we are a level 25 town center, upgrading with just under 9 days left on that upgrade. We'll probably punch that through on the final day of this hero event because that's going to give us some extra points. And as far as heroes go, I essentially took out of my roster Howard. We got all of the experience back from Howard, and we invested into, Zoe. We invested into Zoe, and I'm gonna save more gems up, maybe even spend a few dollars next time the wheel comes around because I want to get her even higher up in level. Let me know if you've unlocked her yet on your account. Unfortunately, her gear is kind of trash, so we need to definitely work on that. And it looks like we have some activity things we could do right here. We've just been sitting on these. I think a bunch of my farmers and gatherers, I should say, just came back. So let's actually get these guys out here. Let's attack. I should actually equalize. I've learned that from the community. Thank you guys very much. We're auto joining. I'm just going to keep that enabled right there. And let's come clean up some of these things, conquer through. I also changed up my setting here with Conqueror because I want to make sure that I'm utilizing the new champion, or I should say new hero, inside of that event as well. I'm going to take you over to my island, show you what's going on over there, because that's always quite fun, and you guys have actually been supporting my island. At some point in this video, when you realize how to find me, server 819, make sure you come on through and give a little heart on my island. The goal was to get 50 hearts on the island. Let's see what we got over there now as of today. 38 hearts, and one of them is mine. We're not quite at 50 yet. We're gonna grab all of this liquid though, and check it out. We're making some good progress through the bush and bustle. The bush and bustle. We made it all the way to the other side here with this one, made it into the dock, and now we're right over here, just trying to just keep inching our way through. My question is, do these grow back? Do the cacti come back? Are you forever just trying to get rid of those, or what's the deal there? Also, I need to drop a few more things or get more upgrades on, so let's actually see. If we want to upgrade this construction hut, let's go to the marketplace. Let's get a couple of these bad boys. Can we get 3 of them? Let's get 3 of them right there. I think we can get the upgrade. We can. This is going to help my construction. Boom! I should have probably done something for, troop training, but whatever. At least I am having this guy spinning right now. I'm pretty happy about it. Construction speed is always something I'm focused on. Now out in the world here, we need to get some resources as well. I think a lot of my resources just came. Yeah, I have no gatherers out right now. Let's get all of my gatherers going. We got some wood right there. We got some stone right here. I'm gonna go for the level 7. The quarry is looking good. Wait, where's my quarry guy? Is he out? Is he? You know, they steal him on these attacks, and then he can't come in here. He should be returning those soon, and then we'll be able to get this quarry going. Ah, here he is. He's back. We're going to get him going to the quarry, get that happening. So the other thing now, my dog wakes up. He's literally chewing on my chair right now. That's not okay. I got to deal with that in a minute, but can we get another gatherer out here? I try to gather within, or actually, I shouldn't say I try. I always gather within my territory. I believe we get some buffs for doing that. Here's some bread. We're gonna gather that bread. Cha-ching. We'll deploy that, and we could clean this up as well. We could clean this up as well, and we'll send one more of these guys out, equalizing the attack, letting them go and take down that cheetah. I'm gonna go get my chair taken care of. Basically, my puppy gives me a few hours per day of recording and then wakes up and wants to play and eats everything in my office. So that's about where we're at right now. So these are all the rewards that we've been getting just from actively joining all of the rallies of my teammates, which is pretty awesome. We got some alliance stuff going on as well. Cool, good things. But now, guys, we need to also do what we came out here to do, and that is to gain a lot of power through speed ups and training troops. As I mentioned, we're sitting right now at level 284, in 284th place, and that's just not acceptable. So what we have to do is we have to train. We're gonna use speed ups. We're gonna quick use, go. Boom, there we go. I'm gonna train more, boom. Are there any type of troop that I should be getting more of? I feel like quick use, good, train. I feel like maybe some of these guys, don't show that again. Maybe I'm gonna wanna go with some more infantry just to get more of like that upfront protection, you know what I mean? But not sure. Let's see what place we just jumped up to just from those 3 being completed. We got ourselves some nice rewards there as well. Look at that, 155. That's a serious jump right there. So now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come on in and we're gonna just go with infantry, quick use, and we're gonna keep training, okay? Boom, speed up, quick use, and we're gonna keep on training. Train, speed ups, quick use. Oh man, they make this easy. Train, speed ups, quick use. Train, speed ups, quick use. Holy cow, how many of these do I even have? Let's get more training. Holy cow, that is actually quite easy to do. All of those right there just pushed me up to 67th place inside of this server. 819 is the server. Let's go to, not the shop. I want to go to my backpack and I want to see how many speed ups I have. Speed ups, soldier train. I have 17 days worth of speed ups. I'm going to use all these freaking things right now. Let's go to the stable. Quick use. Let's keep doing this. Train. train, speed ups, quick use. Train, speed ups, quick use. I'm gonna do 10 of each. 3, maybe? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he's biting my chair again. All right, so now we can't forget about the art. Oh, we'll get these training again, right? We'll get those training. We can't forget about the archers though. So let's speed up, quick use. Train, speed up, quick use. 17 days worth is actually a lot of speed ups, and I could just bang through this so quickly, guys. I'm sure there's other people in the server that are doing the exact same thing as me right here. But you know what? This is how you start progressing your way up the event. There's no reason for me to save training speed ups unless there's an event like this going on, because now I'm at least able to use these and double dip on the event and try and get myself some good stuff. Wow, I'm already down to 8 days left, which means we used half of our speed ups already. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna go train more of these guys. Yeah, these are the ones that I think are gonna be the game changers. Boom, train, speed up, quick use. 1, 2, 3. It's a three-step pop right here. My dog may need to go to the bathroom too. All right, he's laying down. Train, speed up, quick use. Now I could level up some of these guys. So like I could upgrade them, promotion, but I don't think I get as many points for that. So I'm gonna just go straight up train. Let me know if you know something I don't. Obviously, I'm gonna have used all my speed ups and everything by the time you watch this video and give me your advice, but at least we could know for the next one. Train, speed ups. I know that it's good use of energy to do it while there's no event going on, but actually, with all that said, let's go check out some comments. And this one right here is from Ron Burgundy, 7571. Welcome. Well, he says, Zoe's the best. She's my highest hero and a great tank. When you can, I would suggest Petra from Hero Roulette. They both have helped me out a ton. Appreciate that, brother, and I appreciate you commenting on the video, and all of you that do. Let's find another one. How about this one from Abdul? He actually hit me up inside of the game. We found one another. He was looking for me in the world chat. I love the vids. Keep it up. By the way, I'm in your server, and can you friend me? I'm active in the world chat. Someone told me he was trying to get in touch with me. We found one another. We're friends now. So let's just finish up all the speeding up we can here, train up all the troops that we can here, and then see when we kind of run out of speed ups. That's basically the plan. And you know what's funny is I haven't run out of resources, which is something I was a little bit concerned about as well. But I'm really looking to see how far 17 or 18 days worth of speed ups can actually get me in an event like this. Now let's go back to the archers. We're going to give a little bit of a love to them as well. Train, speed up, quickies. I'm just going to go 5 of them. I don't need them as much as I need some of the tanks in the front, I think. But it's going to be quite helpful to me. We'll train them again. Yep, get them going. Train, speed up, quick use. You guys know the routine. Let's see what kind of things we got left. All right, so I am actually out of soldier training speed ups. I could use general speed ups, but I'm not sure that's going to be the best use of my time. I will find out if that's what I should be doing, or if I should save the general speed ups for other things, such as, you know, my town center and things like that. But as it sits right now, with what we just did, we bumped ourselves up to 8th place as of right now. That's what I'm talking about right there, boys. 8th place. Am I the highest in Devil? Oh, no, I'm not. We have one other Devil person right here. Governor 25th Knight sitting up there with tons of, wow, he used a freaking lot of speed ups. I got 54,000 points from this event. So remember, guys, keep those troops training, progress yourself in the Hall of Governors, and let me know how far you have come over the last few days. Tomorrow, we have another challenge ahead of us, which is all about gathering resources. We're gonna be on it. I'll see you guys in that video. Have a great day. Welcome back to Kingshot, where we are on day 5 of Hall of Governors, the mini-series following me and seeing how much progress I could make throughout this event. Now, I did not put a video out yesterday because it was just a gathering event, and really there was not a lot to showcase there, but I did learn some things about it. Let me show you where we lie as far as points go right now, and then I'm going to go into what I learned about the gathering element and get into the event for the day. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe because I put out content almost every single day focusing in on Kingshot. Let's take a look right here. Day 4, I came in 77th place for gathering. I had gatherers out all day, yet I couldn't get ahead. Part of the reason was I didn't realize until midway through the day that we have this growth tab over here where we can increase our gathering speed. This would have been amazing to know, and I want to thank the community for sharing that information with me. Unfortunately, I didn't ask until it was a little bit too late. In addition to that, what I also learned is that the smaller the gathering nodes that you're gathering from, the faster you actually gather. So if I'm gathering from this 5 node of the wood, I would gather that faster than I would from the 6 nodes. So when you're being active and in-game a lot, which I always am, you're gonna be able to get more resources more quickly if you're gathering from those smaller nodes. Who would have thought? There's another fusion going on right now inside of Raid Shadow Legends, and this champion, Granite Doorkeep, is absolutely insane. This guy's gonna ignore unkillable, stone skin, and block damage buffs, which makes him an insane champion inside of the arena. Now, before I go any further, I need to thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, and if you guys aren't yet playing this game, you should download it now with this QR code or my link in the description. Believe me, the game is solid. And you can believe me because I've been playing the game for over a year and a half now and putting out videos nearly every day on my Echo Raid Shadow Legends channel. You should go check it out. I'll link it down below with the download link for the game, which gets you a few free champions just for supporting me. So thank you. And for those of you that think you can't play Raid for free, check out all of these shards that we have. Every one of these was earned for free on the account. 27 sacred shards, 32 primals, 115 voids, 111 ancients. You can't say that you can't play the game for free because you 100% can. And also take a look at all the legendary and mythical champions that I have unlocked in the account. All of these, for the most part, were attained absolutely free. And I love that about the game. My favorite is probably He-Man because this guy will shred through anything and is an amazing attack damage dealer. With consistent events going on inside of the game, you'll never find yourself bored and you'll always be grinding for something. And with so many different game modes to play, you're never gonna have a day where you have nothing to do. But the grind isn't so much where it's overwhelming. It's a pretty good balance if you ask me. So why don't you come play Raid Shadow Legends right now? If you decide to play, come join my clan. My clan's a level 16 and it's called Echo Raid. That makes sense. So thanks for downloading the game with my QR code or link in the description. And again, I need to thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. I'll see you guys in game. So going from day 1 through day 5 now, we are at 30 on day 1, 54 on day 2, number 7 on day 3, number 77 on day 4, and right now we are sitting in very poor position. But we need to figure out what it is we actually need to do. And as you can see right here, I could use hero gear fragments for 50,000 points, use 1 widget of any hero for exclusive gear. The problem is I don't have the widgets. Raise 1 power through construction, raise 1 power through research, and raise 1 power through training troops. Now, of course, we're doing research. Of course, we're doing construction. Of course, we're training troops, but that is not the focus of today. It really is about the hammers. And I thought that we could actually get some progress through doing other things with our heroes as well, but we're gonna test that out. I'm sitting with 3,222 on the target points. Let's test something out right here. I can come over here and I can do an ascension. I don't think that this is getting me any points whatsoever, but let's actually go take a look. Jabel needed that upgrade. Oh, wait a second. We just got ourselves some free gems. Let's go. We could use as many of those as possible since we kind of dwindled ourselves down. Yeah, I got absolutely no progress for that whatsoever. So really, it's only about utilizing the hammers. And, well, that's what we got to do now, I guess. And as you can see in my backpack, I only have 39 forge hammers. So this is going to actually be kind of tough. Where do we want to use them? Do we want to use them here? Man, I think we used them before on Jabel. I did use them on Jabel. What if I were to go and use a forge hammer on the defense right here? That's going to take 10 more, 50,000 points, right? What if I go again? Can I now it's going to cost 20. maybe I should go on someone else, like over here. Unfortunately, the gear she's wearing is just trash. I could come over here on this gear and I can go on the attack because this is one of my attack-based units. So I'm gonna go here. If I'm wrong, yell at me in the comments and that's okay. Oh, and there's the sound we've been waiting for. Okay, I'm gonna actually do this. Let's go right now with the Mastery Forging. Wait, what just happened? What? Did it just say I need to be at level 20? Oh, I do. So I shouldn't do it there. I guess I shouldn't. I guess I should be focusing over here. We have these up to level 50. Do I go here with attack or do I spend the 20? Let's actually just go right here. We'll spend the 20, do what we can right there. Let's see where that takes us. I don't know that there's much more that I could do for this event. We did progress that right there, which is great, but I'm still sitting in very poor position. I mean, I jumped fairly well, but I guess I could buy another hammer somewhere from one of the shops, right? I just need, actually one more hammer I wouldn't be able to get. I don't have enough right here. Oh, there's actually a 20% discount on one of the hammers. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources to get it. I do have it here, but man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that and then not be able to get my chest. VIP? Nope. Okay, I don't see a way that I can get myself any of the forge hammers, so I think I'm kind of stuck with the event. What I can do here is I can put some upgrades into the skills of my units as well. I don't know that that's going to help me at all. I don't believe that it is. But we'll come here, we'll just skill up some of these guys. Can I do anything over here? No. Man, I am basically out of things to do for my heroes. And this is kind of a slower day for this event for me. But mind you, in my kingdom right now, kingdom 819, you better not be out and gathering because you're going to be attacked because we have another event going on inside of the game right now, which is all out. Go on and kill some people, all right? I haven't even, I can't find people, right? I can't find people gathering out in the open world, so it's like, where the heck do I even go? Resources, yeah, cool, but where is everyone gathering? I don't see, you gotta really zoom in and, I don't know. I'm finding it difficult to find people actually gathering. Now I could, let's see here, can I find someone in their own territory? I mean, it's open fighting. Look, literally no one's out there gathering. Everyone is smart right now. Let me see if I can find someone real quick. I'm actually going out and doing some auto hunting right now. I just realized I got the auto hunting feature. I don't have it on, so I may as well use it right now. Are they actually gonna dispatch? Yeah, I'm dispatching right now. Can I follow them? They're pretty close too. I shouldn't be attacked while I'm out here. That being said, I can't find anyone gathering out here. I can't find anyone to attack, so this is like a dead thing for me. Which gives us a great moment to come on in and show some comments from the channel. And a lot of people, again, have still been hitting me up inside of the game with support. I love it, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is from Masayamasa 9140. I think he's commented before. I always enjoy watching your videos. They're easy to understand and watch. Well, thanks. That's the whole point here. It's nice, casual fun. One day before soldier training, by increasing the number of soldiers one level below and using diamonds to upgrade city development to increase training capacity, you can train twice as many soldiers. I highly recommend it. And this is something that I learned from the soldier training event that was going on. I was training regular soldiers, and you watched that inside my video, but when I really should have been probably upgrading soldiers to get more points and place higher. That being said, I did place 7th on that day. It was by far my best day. I need some tips for the events going on now. And when I was training all of those troops, I was wondering which ones I should be training, and I did focus a lot on infantry, and Dragon Lord 2451 here says, infantry is the most important. They're also the ones that die the most. Free-to-play players should focus on infantry and archers after infantry to capitalize on bear damage for those archers. Appreciate the tip there as well. Looks like I was actually upgrading in the right progression. And lastly, let's see what JV Sponte says. The cactus don't come back. He's talking about on my island. But after you harvest all of them, you get another building that gives water over time. So that's actually great to know. I wasn't sure if the cactus came back over time. And with that said, let's go check out my island. We are up to 44 hearts on the island, my friends. Thank you guys so much for those. We're on a road to 50 hearts. And we are progressing through a lot of this cactus, trying to clean it all out, get rid of all the fog. I initially was like, what's this island about? Do I really want to spend time doing things over on this little island? And it turns out, yes, I do want to do things over here because it's actually quite fun. I think I want to get my construction up. What do I need for an upgrade? 4 more? That's 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I could purchase those. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Oh, crapolas. I just bought the wrong thing. What am I even doing? Oh, come on, man. All right, well, I guess we're going to go and upgrade this, which is going to give us cavalry attack. We'll upgrade there, and we'll just sit on the rest. Did that get us closer to being able to upgrade our Fountain of Life? Very close, actually. Well, you know what I really want to upgrade is this one, so let's go and... I can't... Why did I click on the wrong one? And I can only grab one of them right here. Okay, well... It just slowed down our progression a little bit. I could sell it, but I don't want to lose the water for it, so at least I'll hold on to it, and we're going to have stronger cavalry over time. It's okay. Come on over to my island, Kingdom 819, and throw me a heart, because now I feel like an idiot for that. And I'll tell you, my wilderness victories are actually going pretty well here. They're out there. They're doing what they do. I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff. We're also auto-joining with the Alliance. Claim all that stuff. Let's go, man. That's actually pretty sweet. We're controlling things as well. Oh, baby. We'll take all those rewards too. I wonder here, for this event, it says, no, that's not the right one. This is the one I want right here. Use 1 hero gear forge hammer. What's the next day? Raise governor gear. Right, that's what I was going to be focusing on. That's going to be this gear for tomorrow I've been saving. Unfortunately, again, I don't think I have much. Unfortunately, again, I don't think I'm going to have a ton of progress in this event itself, which is actually a bit of a shame. I was hoping I would do a little bit better with what I was able to do. Now, something I didn't do or pull any of my keys. I'm only almost at 400 silver and 400 golden keys. I'm wondering if that would have helped me during something. I don't know. It's not like you get anything that would have progressed except for maybe just general power for our heroes. Just gaining power. Oh, by the way, we're about to get this done. The academy is just about done. So from there, I'm probably going to go ahead and upgrade one of these. So let's use a couple of speed ups right now. Let's use our speed ups. Use 2 of those. Boom. That's going to be great. Our academy's good. So now we can actually get some research going. Can we get some growth research? Trainer tools enhances training speed of troops. Oh, 4 days. Yikes. Okay. Looks like we got to do this. What is this one? Let's go here. It's gonna be a day. We'll ask for help right there on that. Okay, cool. But next, I want to go with the stable. So let's quick use this. Get rid of that. Get our troops going. Now we can get the upgrade going here. I wonder if double time is ready. It is. Let's get double time going. Issue the decree. And I don't think that works for research, so we're good. Upgrade this right here. Saved ourselves a little time. That's actually happening now too, which is great. So I'm going to try and find people in the world here to take down, but it seems to be quite difficult to find people that are actually out there farming. So I don't know what kind of progress I'll have. I could just come on over here to these other enemy territories and see, is anyone in any of them anywhere? Wouldn't we see like dots on things? Look, literally nothing anywhere. Everyone knows to hide because Echo's coming. Not really. I'm not a killer like that. Although I probably should be inside it. Yeah, there's nothing out here, boy. Oh wait, what's this? Oh no, I want to get. Who's returning? I gotta get them in 9 seconds. I wonder, can we actually get here in time before this person realizes? Attack. No, that's not the group I want. Where's my good group, man? Are they out on deployment here? They're returning. 1 more minute. Let's see how long it's going to take to get this. All right, 5 seconds and we'll be returning. Then I'm going to go try and attack this dude. It's going to take forever to march there. Come on. He's going out. I'll tell you, the auto stuff, man, it sometimes does get a little screwy. Now in 3 seconds, we can do this attack. Let's go ahead. Attack. That's the guys that I want right there. Let's deploy. How long? 6 minutes. That's not that bad. I'm gonna actually sit here and we're gonna watch this little battle, see how many kills I can pull in with this thing. But let's do the power of editing and not make you wait 6 whole minutes. And while we wait, we have a new gift code, and it is Friday. Did it work? Redeemed. Please check your rewards in the mail. Let's see what these rewards actually are. It is Friday. The gift rewards are right here. 500 gems, an hour of speed ups, a couple of other speed ups, and a lot of resources. Boom, I love these promo codes that come inside of the game all the time. All right, so we have 4 minutes and 20 seconds until we launch our attack. And look what I just found. There's another gatherer right here, probably the same guy. Lord Jack right there. Yeah, it's Lord Jack on both of them. Now, I would send another rally out, but I don't want to send a weaker one, so I'll have this one attack, return, and then I'm gonna have him come back and attack over here again. I'm gonna take advantage of this. We'll see how the first attack goes. As we're getting closer, only 2 minutes until the battle commences. Oh, and I almost forgot, we could add someone to our drill camp. He's deployed. Of course he is, of course he is. We'll have to get him at another time. We are looking at 1 minute until we battle. This is my first time doing this inside of this game, guys. I've never gone after gatherers before, but we're gonna be there in 2 seconds. Let's see how this thing goes. What the heck? Attack. Didn't I hit attack? What the heck was that? That was... Wait a second, did I actually get... Maybe I did get some... I must have done something right, but... It took the position. Did it? All right, I guess I did get some kills with that. Well, that said, I'm gonna keep this position right here because I want to go attack that one and try it again. You know, I should have just looked at the battle report. It looks like that one actually went well. Let me know what just went down because I wanted to see a fight. And I just saw my horse go in and start gathering. I guess I got some kills in the way though because we did get some progress in the all-out event. Let me know how you guys are doing in these events, and if you're loving Kingshot, I appreciate all of you. Have a great day. It is no secret that since the Chapter 2 version and update of Moco, that I kind of fell off from the game and didn't play as much. As you can see right now, we're in Chapter 2 and I'm only level 45. I haven't even made it to the Elite Hunter program. It's because I haven't played the game very much, but there are changes coming to the game and you guys aren't gonna wanna miss out on what's changing. Now, what I wanna do with you inside of this video is give you all of the details of what Moco is gonna look like in just a few months as Supercell implements all of these changes. So let's dive in. First, let's start off with a little background and history. The global launch was March 18th, 2025, which was invite-only access. If you guys recall back, we were doing live streams and sharing QR codes so that players could play the game. That was the most hype moment of Moco. Everyone was new to the game, we were all running together, taking down mobs, and it was just an absolute blast. Then, the initial reception from players was positive. Everyone liked the gameplay, everyone liked the music, the atmosphere, and I was one of them. Chapter 1 of Moco, I was absolutely in love with. Some of the issues, though, that players had was we got burnt out, right? It was the same tedious thing over and over again, and we heard a lot of players in the community saying, "What's next? I'm tired of doing the same thing." Players struggle to find long-term reasons to continue playing the game. Then, on June 16th, we had Chapter 2, which was new maps, monsters, gear, progressions, and tweaks, and the reception was quite a bit mixed. Not enough for long-term players to continue playing, and I was one of them. Keep in mind, everything that we're looking at right here came from a post shared by Supercell giving us all of the breakdown of their plans, their feedback, their research. So what I'm doing here is giving you a condensed, summarized version of that. So let's talk about really quickly some of the core issues that Supercell identified, both from listening to content creators like myself and you guys, the community. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, inside of Moco, if you head over to the shop and you slide all the way over to the right, you could put in code ECHO, which directly supports my channel anytime you purchase anything inside of the game. So many people have been supporting my channel from using code ECHO, both in Moco and all other Supercell games. So thank you guys so much. And a cool feature is if you do use my code, you directly get invited to my endless chat called the Code ECHO chat, which has an unlimited number of players that are able to join and be part of this discussion. You guys can be part of this. Come join us, be part of the discussion. We have nearly 1,000 people in there right now. Would love for you guys to be the next. But let's talk about some of the core issues that were identified from players, from content creators, and from Supercell himself. The gameplay felt repetitive, same thing over and over again. Progress wasn't meaningful, much because we lost so much of our progress when we went into the next chapter. I hate losing progress, and I know a lot of other gamers do as well. It just felt bad. Losing progress at the end of the season straight up sucks. The game isn't social enough, and the funny thing is, this is an action RPG, a light version of it, and what you really need to focus in is on being social. I actually felt that Supercell did a nice job with the social elements inside of the game compared to other games that I play that are of the similar genre, but they wanted even better, which is cool with me. Poor matchmaking and too many bots, yeah, we saw that as well, but I'm telling you, from the solutions that they've come up with, I think that they got this covered. And lack of updates, lack of content. I wouldn't say lack of updates, although the main updates came every 2 months. I would say lack of content because, yeah, people got tired of the same thing over and over again. And even if the excuse is it's an action RPG, that's what you're supposed to do in action RPGs, it still gets boring for many players. Now, the good news is there are some major changes planned for the game, and after reading them and learning about them myself, I'm pretty excited. Number one, chapters are turning into seasons, moving from a chapter-based progression to a season-based progression. So what does this actually mean? Well, a big part of what it means is you're gonna stop losing all of your progress, which I know people hated with the chapters. You're gonna have permanent content replaced by rotating events, daily, weekly, and bi-weekly. Seasons will last 1 to 2 months. Events will last 24 hours to 2 weeks. Now, what are some of the benefits of all of this? And let's take a look right here. More dynamic gameplay with constant refreshes. That's a good thing. Removal of major reduction of seasonal progress resets. So we're not gonna have all of our gear reset. We're not gonna have our levels reset, which is absolutely huge. Permanent level tied to mastery track, which is also something new, and more to be revealed. Let me actually show you what the mastery track looks like. This is a quick first look at the mastery track and the mastery rewards. So you may also notice on the top that it says electrician. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in just a second as we talk about different classes, but for right now, you're gonna see the mastery track and give a little peek as to what we may have in the future. We're also gonna have rotating content, better matchmaking, which is great as well, and players concentrated in fewer zones. If you recall, you had friends that were too high of level you couldn't play with, or too low of level where they couldn't play with you. All of that is going to be solved as well. We're gonna also have more frequent updates versus waiting for full chapters to come. And taking a look right here of what seasons are going to look like, this is just a quick peek at that. As you can see, it does say season 2 up on the top. So some of these changes are already being implemented into the game. And I actually have a little bit of a gameplay clip for you if you would like to see. But first I want to talk about gear kits turning into classes, replacing individual gear builds with predefined classes. So as of right now, we have all these different builds. We can put anything together in any way that we want, which I can't say that I dislike. We can really make any builds that we want. The problem is you have really a small handful of optimal builds inside of the game that everyone is going to eventually start playing and not utilizing everything, but they're turning things into classes, as you can see right here, which is going to allow you to have different builds for each different class. Now, each class will be complete, unique builds with weapons, gadgets, passives, all tied together, so you won't be able to consistently swap all different things with all different characters. Basically, you don't have one general character that you can use anything on to create your own classes. You'll have weapons and gadgets and other items that are all tied to a particular class, and they're going to have distinct mechanics and playstyles. Example, the electrician that I showed you a minute ago will be a build that'll really have a bunch of electricity working with it. That kind of makes sense. Some classes are easy, others are hard with higher skill ceilings, and each class has its own permanent progression track with cosmetic rewards and badges. So for playing a particular class, you get rewarded with a reward for that particular class. And this is how a lot of action RPGs are played, with class-specific characters that you choose in the beginning. You're going to be able to collect multiple classes for more variety and for different gameplay mechanics. Now let me show you that footage I was talking about. This is a look at the different classes inside of the game. Let me lower the volume a little bit so you can hear me. But you get a good quick peek right here as to what things are going to look like if you decide to play as different classes. I'll show this again at the end of the video. Now you're probably wondering, what are some of the benefits of these changes that we're seeing? Well, first of all, it addresses the repetitiveness, the repetitive gameplay with diverse class play styles. So really, if you want to play a certain way, you're going to have to grind a certain class to play that way, if that makes sense. Also, it's going to give you permanent, meaningful progress, and I think that's huge. A big part of the reason why I stopped playing and really fell off from the game, because again, I really did, is the stripping of my progress. I absolutely hate that in any game. And I think a lot of players do. And if we look at a lot of the comments that I had on my channel, a lot of players absolutely hated the same thing. They didn't want to lose their hard-earned progress from the season prior or from the chapter prior. Seasons won't have that. Also, we have, well, as I look more at the gameplay here, we have other changes as well, like an enhanced social and team play via class synergies. So if you're playing as, let's say, a tank class, you're gonna have a special role inside of the game because you're gonna be the tank. This is kind of how we were when we were set into the events on a regular basis. We were thrown into an event, you were forced to play a certain class, and you knew your role as that class. Consider the game to be more aligned with that moving forward. Plus, it's gonna reduce the stress of best build optimization. You're gonna have things kind of laid out for you. It's gonna be more of an easier plug and play, which is actually good, and you're gonna be able to focus on strategy and team compositions versus what's the best build I could use right now in moco. But you better believe I'm still gonna make the videos on best builds to use now in moco. And I love this. I love this so much. The removal of power progression. No more power levels. All players can play together regardless of level. So the zones are not going to be locked behind your power progression. That means you could play with your friends at any point in time. If they've been playing for months and you're on day 2, you guys can play together. Content is going to be available at all times, no power gating, and gameplay becomes skill-based only, which supports meaningful leaderboards. So it's not just going to be about the power that you build and the time that you put in. It's going to have to do with the skill that you earn and gain and just kind of fine-tune over time. And I think that's how leaderboards should look. So of course, with all of these changes coming, Supercell is going to totally make this a pay-to-win game, and it's going to be so expensive to do anything, right? I know. Not at all, actually. Their monetization strategy goes unchanged. 100% only cosmetics. No pay to win, no pay to progress. And this is one of my favorite things about moco. We don't see any games that do this. Even games that we love like Clash Royale, pay to progress, pay to Clash of Clans, pay to progress. All Supercell games have a pay to progress mechanic. I play Diablo Immortal, I play Raid Shadow Legends, I play Etheria Restart, all pay to win. But here, it's only cosmetics. They are putting the success of their game in the hands of us purchasing those cosmetics and supporting them. And I'm assuming that from the initial few months of the game being out, they saw enough revenue to make that strategy remain their focus, which I absolutely love. So I want to thank you guys, 1, for using code ECHO and supporting whenever you purchase anything inside of the game, and 2, for supporting the game so that it continues to build and grow and better itself over time. And of course, there's got to be some setbacks though, because with all these changes being implemented, something's going to be different. And that is Chapter 3 is going to be canceled. We are going to remain in Chapter 2 for quite a while, because Chapter 3 has been straight up canceled. Chapter 2 didn't work. Why do the same thing with Chapter 3? Very smart of Supercell. The reason wouldn't solve the game's core solutions and only add more content. So why do an update that doesn't solve problems, right? It's not smart. And I absolutely love that Supercell just said, no, we're not gonna do another bad update. We're gonna make sure that we get everything right first. Big changes, They take longer development. No major changes are gonna likely happen in 2025. What freaking month is it? It's September going to October. So at least for the next 3 months, maybe longer, we're not gonna see drastic changes coming to the game, which really means we probably, unless if you're enjoying it, which if you are, definitely play and enjoy the game and all that, but there's no reason to grind power levels right now because those power levels are gonna be gone when the game changes come. And the team is prioritizing the full revamp instead of splitting resources. So what they're doing now is straight up fixing the game so it's better, we can get more players, and then launch this thing and grow it. So let's talk about your progress that you have now and your cosmetics as this transition comes into play. All players are gonna start fresh with the new system. Fresh, new account, same account, but everything's gonna be refreshed. That kind of stings because you're losing your progress, guys, but we've seen this happen in other games as well. The good thing is we're not losing everything that we've grinded for, or paid for, I should say. Current progress will be factored into compensation plans that are going to be put together by Supercell, cosmetic-based rewards like Mo Gold and other cosmetics. All cosmetics carry over, free and paid, so anything that you unlock, like I absolutely love the gear that I have right here. This is my favorite cosmetic set right now, not that weapon though. That's it right there. Boom. I absolutely love it. I don't want to lose it, and I'm not going to. And your collector level will be preserved. Your collector level is basically how much stuff you've picked up inside of the game, how many things that you've either purchased or earned from playing. So in the short term, what's going to happen? What can we look forward to? Well, there's going to be October update planned with fixes and balance changes. Mostly buffs are going to be coming. Weekly events are going to continue, but scaled down. We're going to have some repeats and fewer premium passes. Remember, they're focusing on changing the game to make it have its long-term success versus these smaller updates over time. Premium cosmetics scaled back, mostly color variations. So if you don't love the cosmetics, you'll probably hold off for a little bit. But maybe the color you're looking for is actually going to drop and you're going to have to get it. Use code ECHO, shameless plug. And plus, Zhao is also going to personally design some events during the period. I'll tell you what, I really want to see what he can do. I would definitely support anything that he does because he is supporting this game hardcore. We got to give the man support himself. Let's show a little love to him as he progresses in his development skill. It's a journey. It's gonna be fun. And how does the community fit into all of this? Well, first of all, Supercell heard the community, so you guys were heard, and you should feel really good about that. I know I feel good about it as a content creator. My involvement with the Supercell team is actually top notch. Devs promise monthly communication, even if it's minimal with updates, and I promise to cover that with you guys. So stick around and subscribe so you don't miss those. I'm basically the guy. I'm your moco ARPG guy, all right? Also, ask me anything coming soon. Reddit, Twitter, Discord. Look out for that. They're gonna answer the top 10 upvoted Reddit questions. They're gonna answer the top 10 liked Twitter questions or X questions and the top 10 Discord AMA questions. So again, if you're putting out questions that others like, you're gonna get your questions answered for all you hardcore mocoers out there. Now, a few final notes here. The developers acknowledge that waiting is gonna suck. I mean, we all want a solution now, today. What's the answer, right? Well, they don't have the answer today. It's something that they're working on, but they believe the revamp will be worth it. At the end of the day, Moco has been successful, but not successful like other Supercell games. It's not up to that standard that Supercell has for their games, but they do have a strong enough belief in Moco that with their plan and listening to the community and taking all of that and putting it into the game, they can have that grand slam game that we were talking about months back that could be the most popular Supercell game of all time. Now, I hope that all of these changes that they're talking about are actually going to come into a PC version as well, which is a large part as to how this could become one of the most popular Supercell games ever. I think we could be headed in that direction. That is not from the developer, that's from myself. Supercell wants to thank the community for your patience and ongoing support, and so do I. I know that I have not been the daily hardcore grinder inside of Moco. It didn't happen once Season 2 came around. Season 1, of course. Season 2, not as much. It just wasn't there. But I can't wait to see these changes come into the game. I'll keep you guys updated on all the news and update information that comes across my desk right here on the channel, so subscribe. And if you play any Supercell games, even in the meantime or right now, use code ECHO. I play Clash Royale literally every single day. Clash of Clans I've been playing for 9 years, actually closer to 10. Use code ECHO inside of the games. It supports my channel a lot more than you guys would even believe. I appreciate all your support. I'm so excited that you guys are still here and loving moco, and hopefully you're as optimistic and into moco changing as I am. Be patient, boys. More information to come.